Hi everyone, I'm back here with this week's upcoming weekly basket. So tomorrow is the 24th of February, so these are the products that I've picked for my makeup application for next week, but I always sort of just tell you about a couple of standouts that I had this week that really took my fancy. And some of them will be no surprise because they were new products, and the two products that I was absolutely obsessed with and absolutely loving this week are the two new products from Mary Kay this week. One is the light to medium bronzing powder. Absolutely loving this. It's got just the perfect amount of sheen. It's not glittery, but it's not matte either, so it just gives you a beautiful glow. Absolutely loving that. So that one is going to stay in my basket again for this week. And the other one is the highlighting powder. Oh my goodness, just absolutely loving this. This is such a beautiful champagne type colour, and once again it's just got the right amount of sheen to it. Just puts a beautiful glow. I don't know if you can tell, it's just on the tops of my cheeks, just a beautiful glow on the tops of your cheeks without being really sparkly. It just gives a nice sheen. So that one is going to stay in my makeup basket this week as well. And the other one that really, actually two other products that really stood out to me this week as well as being favourites. One was the Midnight Mauve lipstick. Just a really pretty mauvey berry colour. I've just worn this one so much this week, absolutely loving that colour, which is really funny because it never used to be a lipstick that I liked very much as far as colour went, but absolutely loving that this week. I've just about worn it every day, so that one's going to stay in my basket as well. And the other one was the Duo Crayon. I've fallen in love with the brown pencil end again. It's just a gorgeous chocolatey brown liner. I will talk about the eyeshadows in a minute, but absolutely just loving browns again. Absolutely gorgeous instead of a black eyeliner. The brown just warms it up a bit. My colour eyes are sort of, I always call them ditchwater sludge because they're not completely green, they're not completely brown. There's a bit of gold in there, there's a bit of everything. So it's always hard when people say, what colour are your eyes? It's like a bit of everything. So well, I usually wear a lot of purples and things because that brings out the green, but I'm finding that just with the browns and the golds that I was wearing this week with eyeshadows and the brown eyeliner, it's really made them still look really green, but it's really brought out the gold colours as well. So just, yeah, so much fun to experiment with some of these colours that we've forgotten about. So those were the four items that really stood out from this week. Some of the other products that will stay in the basket because of different reasons. The oil mattifier, I've talked about this so many times, absolutely loving this. I've actually figured out a way of putting it on, and the best way to make this product work. Instead of rubbing it on and putting it on after you've moisturised and then moving on to your next product, what I've been doing is I put it on a little bit thicker just in the T-zone and don't rub it all in, and I just let it set. And it actually sets and it completely mattifies your skin, and I'm just finding it's working so much better that way. And I actually discovered a little bit by accident because I had a blob of it. I always tip it onto my hand in the morning, squeeze a little bit out and then apply it from my hand, and I had missed a little bit on my hand. And when I looked down I noticed this dry patch on my hand, and it was where I'd had the cream, and it was like, oh my goodness, I've been rubbing this in too much. So don't rub it in so much, just put it on the skin and let it set. Absolutely wonderful product. The other one is, once again, the NYX Photo Loving Primer. This is almost gone. I don't know if you can tell. There's a little bit of green left in there because it is a green cream. I think probably I've got about 2 more squeezes out of it. I'm really struggling to get it out now, and then I'll cut the tube and wipe the rest out. But this one is nearly gone, so by this week it will definitely be gone. And the foundation, I'm going to stick with the Revlon Colour Stay. I've got it upside down there. There's very little left in here. It's actually less than what you can see on the glass. It's just it's stuck there on the glass. So another week of using that. Really like this foundation. This, my little pressed powder, is still going strong still. Yeah, there's not much there now, and it's actually starting to crumble. And I've been using a slightly stiffer brush. I've got a powder brush that I'm not liking so much anymore because it's a bit old and it's got a bit stiff. But I'm finding that is actually really helping to get into the corners of the powder so that I can get the last little bit out, but I'm noticing it's starting to crumble. So hopefully this might be the end of that one this week. And then the other staples are highlighting pen in shade 2, really liking this for under the eyes, and this one is nearly running out as well. I can start to see clear tube now, so we're just about done on that one. Mary Kay Black Ultimate Mascara, my absolute favourite. The Brunette Eyebrow Pencil, love that as well. Eye primer, you know I can't live without my eye primer. Lip primer for lip liner, make it go on nice and smooth. And makeup finishing spray, absolutely love this stuff for setting it, especially as we've been having such hot weather this week. So then the new things that I'm going to keep, all of that stuff is become favourites, so they're all staying in the bin for this week. And also the other one too, as I talked about this last week, be careful not to drop it, these eye colours, absolutely loving them. We've got the cream cheek blush, the sparkling cider blush, just loving that combination. It's just such a beautiful warm colour on my skin tone. And these eyeshadows, I'm obsessed with these eyeshadows. I talked about them last week. It's this one is Ginger Flower, this one is Golden Vanilla. They're not our normal line eyeshadows, but I still have stock of them, and they're just such gorgeous warm ones. I'm wearing them today. Yeah, just really loving wearing these colours. They just bring out the gold in my eyes, like I said with the eyeliner. It's they're quite ugly sort of colours when you see them on their own. They're definitely not attractive looking colours, but they are extremely flattering on the skin tone. So loving those. My little moonstone's just about gone. I'll stick with that one just because there's a little bit left, and I really only use it just to highlight in the corners. So I'll stick with those ones for this week. Just to have something different in my basket, I've picked up this one. These were quite new, absolutely love these. They're I haven't played enough with these, so let me just swatch them so you can see what they're like. Gorgeous colours, very very pigmented, so I'm excited to have another play with these. Like I said, they just have not had enough love since I've got them, so I thought must bring out some of those little palettes and play with them, which is the whole point of doing a weekly makeup basket. And also really excited, I've got my black gel eyeliner. Absolutely love this stuff. I've had this one, I think I've had it for a year, I would say. I think it might have come out last Christmas, I can't remember. I think I've had it for a year. It is still beautifully creamy, it has not dried up at all. It's so easy to apply. I love gel eyeliners versus liquid eyeliners. I had my liquid in my basket last week, but I was a bit naughty and I really didn't use it at all, I don't think. Gel eyeliner, what a difference. If you're not so good with the liquids, try the gels, because this stuff is amazing. And the exciting news is I think it's becoming permanent line now with Mary Kay, so we'll be able to get our hands on it all the time, so yay. And then for lips, as well as the other lipstick, I picked out this one too. This is an oldie. This is a gorgeous little lip palette here. It's called, oops, the brush is falling out, Raisin and Rosy. Now we don't sell these anymore, but I've talked about these before. If you want similar colours, this one here is almost exactly the same as Shell, which is one of our regular line lipsticks, which is a great popular colour. And this one is the same as Amber Suede, so they would give you some ideas if you like these colours. They're of something similar in the tube. I really love this little compact. I'm not so fussed on putting lipstick on with a brush. I really only do that if I'm doing red lipsticks, because a brush does put it on more precisely, but who's got time for that in the mornings? For these sorts of colours I would rather just have them in a tube, which is probably why this has never been used up. It's got a bit of a dent in both the colours because they are my favourite colours, but yeah, just the style is not quick and easy. So we'll spend a little bit of time this week and use this again. And then to finish off, the last thing I've got is my Mary Kay lip gloss in Pink Sateen. Absolutely love this colour. It's a very natural looking pink, and so therefore it looks beautiful over the pink tone lipstick. This is it here. Looks beautiful over the pink, sort of the berry tone lipsticks, but it also looks lovely over neutral warm tone ones as well. So That's one of my favourite lip glosses, but I haven't worn it for ages. So if you've started doing the weekly makeup basket idea as well, then please let me know. I'd love to know who else is doing it and whether it's helped you use up a few of your older style products and some old favourites. But other than that, I look forward to talking to you all again really soon. Thanks guys, see you later, bye.